When a swarm of enemy drones fills the sky, shooting them down isn't the real problem. Paying for the missiles to do it is. To fix that, France has developed a new, highly specialized 68mm anti-drone rocket. Welcome to Global Warwatch Network. Hit subscribe and let's look at how this weapon actually works. In early 2026, the French Air and Space Force deployed a task force of Rafale jets and Tiger helicopters to the United Arab Emirates. Their mission was to protect Ally airspace from incoming one-way attack drones. The primary targets were Iranian-designed Shahed-style munitions. These are low-flying, piston-engine drones that travel slowly but are launched in massive quantities to overwhelm radar networks. Because they are built using commercial parts, a single Shahed costs between $20,000 and $50,000 to manufacture. Intercepting them, however, costs significantly more. During the initial engagements, French Rafale pilots relied on their standard air-to-air arsenal. That meant firing high-end Mika missiles, which carry a price tag of over 1.5 million euros each. Firing a multi-million euro missile at a $20,000 drone creates an extreme economic asymmetry. It results in a cost exchange ratio approaching 50-to-1. You can successfully shoot down every single drone in a swarm, but if doing so depletes your entire inventory of high-value interceptors, you lose the war of attrition. Airspace defense is layered. Beyond 10 kilometers, fighter jets use expensive missiles against threats. If a drone gets within 2.5 kilometers, Tiger helicopters rely on 30mm cannons. This creates a physical distance between the autocannon's range and the missile's minimum threshold, an engagement gap. Without a reliable weapon system dedicated to this middle distance, defenders must either wait until drones are dangerously close or waste million-dollar munitions early. Adversaries know this, and they design swarms specifically to exploit that vulnerability. To fill that exact window, the French procurement agency accelerated the deployment of the Aculeus LG. It is a 68mm laser-guided rocket developed by Thales, designed specifically to operate in that 2 to 5 kilometer engagement gap. Priced between $25,000 and $40,000 per unit, the rocket aligns perfectly with the cost of a Shahed drone. This restores a 1-to-1 financial parity on the battlefield. What sets the French 68mm system apart from standard NATO rockets is how it fires. Instead of relying on physical electrical pins and connectors, the rocket uses a proprietary wireless induction link to communicate with the launcher. This contact-free architecture means ground crews can slide the munitions into the pods much faster during runway rearming cycles. It also renders the weapons completely immune to accidental static discharge or electromagnetic jamming. There's also a built-in security feature. Because the motor and warhead require a highly specific digital induction signature from the launcher to fire, stolen or lost rockets cannot be easily wired up as improvised explosive devices. By replacing a physical firing pin with a constant data link, the aircraft's fire control system can update guidance codes right up to the millisecond of launch. Once airborne, the rocket doesn't even need to make direct contact. It uses a semi-active laser seeker and a proximity fuse. When it enters the lethal radius of the drone, the warhead detonates, dispersing a high-velocity cloud of steel pellets capable of shredding multiple grouped targets at once. The primary fixed-wing platform carrying this new weapon is the Dassault Rafale. The jet uses its onboard Talios targeting pod to paint the drone with a laser, guiding the rockets fired from its Telson 12JF pods. Because these rockets are compact, a single Rafale can carry 2 pods symmetrically. That gives one jet 24 guided shots per sortie, heavily increasing its ability to engage large groups without returning to base. Closer to the ground, Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopters use even larger 22-tube launchers. While the Tiger lacks an onboard air-to-air radar, French engineers integrated Link 16 data networks, allowing the helicopter to receive real-time target coordinates directly from Allied radar. With these pods and data links, existing frontline aircraft transition smoothly into dedicated drone hunters, capable of engaging dozens of targets in a single flight. The rapid integration of these rockets is part of the broader, multi-billion euro effort by the French defense industry to modernize their anti-drone capabilities. This table outlines the SILAS Helma P, a directed energy platform currently in testing. While ground and naval forces are actively developing weapons like high-power lasers and microwaves, those systems are still maturing. The rockets provide an immediate kinetic solution to dominate the mid-range airspace today. Effective airspace defense requires multiple layers working together. Lasers and cannons protect the immediate perimeter. The 68mm rockets control the middle distance, and the multi-million euro missiles are kept strictly in reserve for complex, high-tier threats. The combat operations in the Middle East delivered a clear operational lesson. In an era where adversaries use mass-produced drones, maintaining technological superiority only matters if you have the economic sustainability to stay in the fight. By rapidly fielding the Aculeus LG, France proved that modern militaries have to adapt their arsenals so that the price of the interceptor finally matches the cost of the threat. Thanks for watching. Do you think this 68mm rocket system is the right template for other NATO air forces? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe